Jordan 1s win, Supreme bag bounty, and streetwear goes Sonic. This is StockX Market Watch. These days, it feels like Nike and Adidas are the only brands in the news, with Nike front and center in the culture wars, and Adidas building a roster of Kardashians that's deeper than Alabama's depth chart. Shout out my man Rob Kardashian, I need your fire sneaker today. But this week, it's Jordan brand that's making waves in the resale market. The Nigel Sylvesters have been the #1 best-selling sneaker on StockX every day since their release last Saturday. It's just the latest in a long stretch of popular and profitable Jordan 1s to drop this year. We've had 5 Jordan 1 releases in 2018, with at least 1,000 sales and more than 100% profit margin. And of those, the Nigel Sylvester is the 3rd most profitable colorway, trailing only the white and UNC off-whites. But don't go counting commas just yet. Prices have dropped precipitously in recent days, from around $450 last week to just $350 in the past 24 hours, a 22% drop in the span of just 7 days. Now, while this is all Jedi level for Jordan, it still remains unclear if prices have stabilized or if they'll continue to fall. So resellers may want to cash in those bids while they're still hot. Meanwhile, the Supreme Nike SB Gatos that dropped last week have been a dud, posting profit margins between 10 and 30% depending on the colorway. Looks like Raiders fans weren't the only ones holding an L last week. Turning now to streetwear. The vote has been counted. The results are in. The people have spoken. In week 1, Supreme dropped roughly 300 individual items, from pens and pencils to pendants to pill boxes. But by far the biggest seller were the shoulder bags, waist bags, and backpacks. Together, these 3 bags alone accounted for an astounding 30% of all week 1 sales. And if prices for this season's bags behave anything like the spring-summer versions, resellers may want to think twice before flipping too fast. The spring-summer bag prices increased dramatically over the course of last summer, with some items like the waist bag selling for twice as much in August than they were in June. So a little patience can add a lot of profit. Turning now to the weekend! Grow out your hair and turn up your alienation, because the dream of the 90s is alive with week 3's Supreme collab. Thursday's capsule features dirty designs from the legendary artist Mike Kelly and post-punk innovator Sonic Youth. So all you cool things should get your credit cards ready. Plus, Supreme's dropping their own digital scale for everyone in love with the, As for sneakers, we hope some of you shook off that Labor Day hangover and copped one of the 3 pairs of public school Air Forces that dropped on Wednesday. This weekend, we got a re-up of the 4 Nike Supreme SB Gatos, Skepta's murdered out Air Max Deluxes, and some more Anna Wintour approved Jordan 3s that are runway ready. Not to mention some 3018 ready 4D Adidas Y3s that are already being listed around $1,000. Sheesh! That's all for this week. For more StockX market insights, like and subscribe to us here. And follow @StockX on Instagram and Twitter. And if you plan to cop any of the heat we speak this weekend, then let us know what in the comments below. Gonna be sure to show you some love. Supreme bag, Gucci bag, hey. Follow StockX, need the bag, hey.